What's up, YouTube? I'm the one only Amin816 here today to bring you my regional report. So pretty much when it comes to my regional report, I played Evilswarm. Yes, Evilswarm's post-Tachyon, the first regional, the first day after the official release of Lord of Tachyon Galaxy, and let's just say the record wasn't too impressive, unfortunately. I went 3-3 drop. So I'm going to go talk about my tournament report, and then I'm going to show you guys the deck profile. Now, one thing I will mention in the deck profile is that I had to scramble the first hour before I could turn my deck list. So the first, 30 minutes, 36 minutes, I had to scramble to find only 2 Evilswarm to carry on. So, anyway, so with that in my deck and rebuilding my deck right before the tournament, round 1, I faced one of the kind of worst matchups for Evilswarm is their counterpart of Lightness, Constellars. It was a 2-1 win. Game 1 he won, and I had to win game 2 and 3, and it was a fight. I tell you what, it was a real fight, and after winning that fight, I was optimistic for the rest of the day. Round 2 was the mirror match. Pretty much whoever opened up Dad and went first won. It was really ridiculous, and so that was my first loss against pretty much almost a mirror deck of mine. And that game, that match went up to 3, went to all 3 games. Now, round 3, I faced against a judge that goes my locals league, actually the resident father. I've done deck profiles on him. His name's Richard, and he played Frogs, and yeah, he 2-1 to me. That was my second loss of the day. I was pretty irritated. Game 1, he won the Frogs. Game 2, I just overpowered him. In game 3, he made a comment that haunts me to right now, and the comment was to his sons, like, don't worry, this won't take long. And sure enough, it didn't take long. He played so quick with his Frogs, and he just pretty much obliterated me. I didn't even touch his life points game 3. He was able to summon a lad, waste it, and then summon another lad, and it was no good. The only good thing is in game 2, I had Dad on board, and he had Lad with 2 gachis that gave him up to 3,200. One of the gachis was already missing the detachment, and so when he attacks into my dad, I play Lance. He has to negate Lance, and it drops it down to 27, so he hit 400 into my dad. So round 4 was another mirror against this kid, Renee. This kid was just... he gave me the most epic duel ever. He won game 2, I believe, and I won game 3. And game 1, I remember, is really epic. I Veilered his rabbit, then I made Bahamut. And Bahamut his rabbit and got Ophion. Then he Bahamut my Bahamut to Bahamut his Ophion back. And then that put me under 1,000 life points. So I go carry on, banish an Evilswarm, add an Evilswarm in hand, normal summon Evilswarm, and I overlay into Utopia, and then Utopia Ray, and I detach all 3 to target his Bahamut, and then I attack him directly 4,000, because at that time, after attacking him all, his life points were at 3,100. Game 2, he just gets me, nothing I can do. In game 3, I Veiler his rabbit, he attacks it, and then I just go in for game. After that, that's pretty much it. And then round 5, I faced my friend Kara, and she was playing Heretics, and I owed her. And I'm not going to say much. She played the best she can. It just, Ophion.Dax is really somewhat of a bad matchup against Heretics. And it just depends on your hand. If you draw the right hand, you can obviously beat Heretics by tributing without special summoning to get rid of the Ophion and then keep going, but it happens. But in the second game, how I won, I only talk about it because it was a nice way to win. She ended with Guy Charger and Resurrect's Metal. So I draw, and then I had Dad, Lance, and Reborn in hand. So I just dropped Dad, banished the 2 materials that was under my Ophion to pop Red and D and Gaia Charger, and then Reborn the Resurrect's Metal to activate the effect to bring back my Ophion, and I attacked for exactly 8,150 points of damage. And then, unfortunately, round 6, he actually went and he actually got his invite again. I think he finished 23rd, right before, because there was only 24 invites at the regional. He goes by Kevin, this most kick-ass Asian dude ever. he was playing Mermills with the Water Dragons, and I was just like, what? He need Dragosack. Dragosack is the boss. I mean, if I somehow even get a chance to go get another invite, I'm really going to have to prepare my Evilswarm deck for the Dragosack matchup, period. It was just overwhelming. And the only cool thing I can say about this, and I'll show it in the deck profile, is he gave me, because I saw his extra deck sleeves, they were Super Saiyan 1 Goku doing the Comic Hall. These sleeves are awesome. He got them from Japan. This dude had like the kick-his-ass deck. He had a complete German deck, like except for the new Elemental Dragon, but his whole deck was German Mermills. It was just freaking awesome. But anyway, guys, so that's it for the regional report. Sorry if it took too long. Next part of the video will be the deck profile. And one thing I probably didn't say below, but down below in the description bar, will show when the actual deck profile starts. So, well, we already made it here. So, yeah, let's get into the deck profile. Check it out. Alright, guys, so here's the deck profile. Like I said, I run Evilswarm, so we're going to look at the main deck build. 3 Heliotrope, 3 Thunderbird, 3 Caster, 2 Mandragora. I was only able to get 2 Crayon before the tournament. I'm going to rebuild the deck, and I do have a 3rd one now. 2 Rush Rabbit, 2 Battler, Dad. Solid monster lineup. I like it a lot. Spells, Pot, them 3, 2 Duality, 2 MST. I kind of want to do 3, but it's a 42 card deck, and that's my max is 42. I tried to get a 40, but there are just certain cards I just wanted to run. 2 Lance. I decided to run Lance over Dress. If I keep the deck and do more testing, I'll let you guys know. 3 Epidemics, and then Traps. 2 Torrential, 2 Bombs, and I teched it out with 1 Compulse side of the other, 1 Chain side of the other, 1 Mirror Force, and then the Warning Brigade, Starlight Road, and I like it, but it's great to side out. So we have Bahamut, 2 Ophion, Ouroboros, the numbers here, and I didn't go Shockmaster, as like I wanted to. Like I said, I'm going to rebuild the deck, if I decide to keep it. And then we got that actually did good for me. And then got all of them there. My Stroke Pappy are MVPs. These are decent Cowboys always, and then Stardust Dragon. So no, guys, yeah, so that's the deck list. Let me know what you guys think of everything. I'm the one only M816. There's always a move to make. Later, YouTube.